Hello, everyone. You know who it is. We're the Skibbity Riz podcast from the Riz Audio. And you know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna talk about the unreal Clinton presidency. Clinton's presidency was the longest economic expansion in American history. The Rizzlers are Rena, Trenton, and Theodore. Bill Clinton was the 42nd president, serving from 1993 to 2001. In 1993, President Bill Clinton and Vice President Gore established a fiscal discipline, eliminating the budget deficit and spurring private sector investment. Let's talk about the trust in government after Clinton's challenges.
Let's start off with Whitewater scandal. The Whitewater scandal investigation lasted for almost 7 years, including his impeachment by the U.S. House of Representatives. Clinton was the second president to be impeached. The Whitewater investigation started in 1994. An independent U.S. attorney investigated the legal real estate deals involving Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary Clinton. In 1978, during his time as an Arkansas Attorney General and shortly before he became a governor, the independent counsel investigated claims of improper sexual activities involving Clinton and Monica Lewinsky during his time as governor and president. Rena, can you talk about Kenneth Starr?
Kenneth Starr became famous as the investigator for Clinton and Monica's affair. Linda Tripp, an unhappy employee at the White House, provided evidence to Starr's investigators about the president's secret affair with Lewinsky. Starr suspected that, similar to past situations, Lewinsky was protecting Clinton because she was being offered job opportunities in return. Investigators led by Starr interrogated Clinton under oath regarding his involvement with Lewinsky. The testimony, along with the attempts by the White House to manage evidence related to Lewinsky, which appeared to be tampered with, formed foundation for Starr's allegations of illegal actions by Clinton, which were central to his impeachment. How did Clinton's presidency shape public trust in government?
Many people felt that impeachment or resignation was the only way to resolve the situation. In the first impeachment article, 45 Republican senators supported conviction, while 45 Democrats and 10 Republicans voted for liberation. In the second article regarding obstruction of justice, 50 Republicans backed conviction, with 45 Democrats and 5 Republicans voting for liberation. As a result, the second U.S. president to be impeached after Andrew Johnson was acquitted and remained in office for the remaining 2 years of his second term. Some of Bill Clinton's biggest achievements are strong economic growth, most new jobs ever created under a single administration, median family income up to $6,000 since he took office in 1993, unemployment as its lowest level in more than 30 years, lowest inflation since the 1960s, highest homeownership rate on record, 7 million fewer Americans living in poverty. The most important economic growth is strong economic growth because the economy has grown for 116 consecutive months, the most in history. Carlson, tell us about Clinton's accomplishments.
Clinton accomplished these feats by enacting the 1990 deficit reduction plan without a single Republican vote, negotiated the balanced budget agreement of 1997, dedicated the surplus to save Social Security and reduce the national debt, extended Medicare solvency from 1999 to 2025. The most important accomplishment was when he negotiated the balanced budget agreement because it helped to eliminate the national budget deficit. His job approval rating scaled from 36% in 1993 to 64% in late 1993. After the scandal, Clinton was still popular despite his impeachment. His approval rating was still high. It was at 62% and in mid-December of 1998, it went to 71%. 62% of the American people did not approve of the attempts to remove him from office. The impeachment was due to lying about his affair with Monica Lewinsky and the Whitewater scandal. About 30% of Americans supported the impeachment of Clinton.
The similarity between the 1990s government and today's government is by how Trump is taking control of the office. The US feels like the 1990s today, but with more inequality. Trump is trying to reduce the size of the federal government just as Bill Clinton did, even though they are different political parties.
How is Clinton's impeachment and political accountabilities?
Clinton was charged was because he was lying under the affirmation. His perjury charges were based on him not admitting that he had sexual relations with Lewinsky. There was semen in a blue dress that Lewinsky used, and Kenneth Starr investigated to conclude that Clinton's testimony was perjurious. What more of Clinton's biggest impacts on the United States government came with?
Clinton said the North American Free Trade Agreement would create the biggest trade zone in the world, and it would also create 200,000 jobs for the country. The environmental and labor reached by their administration will ensure the agreements and promote not only economic growth but also social progress. The belief they had shown by accepting NAFTA had begun for them to succeed. They made real progress in worldwide trade by making an important agreement. This expansion of global trade could make the economic benefits of NAFTA for our nation seem tiny in comparison. Another achievement is that Bill Clinton appointed the most diverse administration in history. He also had few women and minorities in the top level of government. Another thing is that he didn't only appoint the diverse administration but also appointed the most cabinet in history, which is about when he appointed 7 African American cabinet secretaries. What lasting impacts did his economic and social policies have?
Clinton's closing economic and social gaps. His economic gaps were between having or have not, or increasing. During this, there was unemployment for African Americans and Hispanics, which they record was reaching at its highest. Clinton's expanded opportunities and a strong economy improves conditions for all Americans. No, I'm saying his controversy was messing with Monica Lewinsky. His achievements were important because it was the longest economic expansion in recent American history. Clinton was also the first modern president to be impeached, even though he was found not guilty of his 2 charges because none of them met the required 2/3 of majority votes from the senators for his judgment and removal, which was 67 votes. 45 senators voted for judgment, while 44 voted for clearing. Alrighty, thanks to you all for listening. Make sure to give us a like and comment and subscribe to our channel, Jack Badkey.